Hey everybody, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. This is part 2 of the restore on the Delray Custom, aka 57 Chevy Belair. Or at least it looks like one. So, the last video was pretty much the disassemble of this car, and now we're doing the restore, 100% full restore. So I got the engine block in. Luckily I was able to repair that, so it didn't cost me anything. That was pretty cool. Let's see here. I think I have to put it up on the lifter to put, I think I have to put the crankshaft in before I can put the pistons in. I always forget that. Yeah, put the crankshaft in, then I can put the pistons in. This video was, well, this part 2 was quite long. It ended up being about over an hour. Or I think it's about an hour. So gonna have to probably shorten it up quite a bit. I want to get it to about 20 minutes because I mean, you know, I don't know, but I really try to stay away from anything more than 20 minutes or so because it takes forever to video edit it and upload it and all that stuff. So there's going to be some parts that I'm going to skip in here, but they're not real important parts. They're kind of redundant, you know, like saying work on the left side of the front left wheel side parts, and then the front right was pretty much the same, so I only did one side at a time and I skipped the other side. So anyway, so hopefully it'll be about 20 minutes long, this video. So, got to buy all new pistons. $300 a pop. So I had about at the end of the last video, I had about $4,000 left, I think it was. And so I realized that I wouldn't be able to do this restore at $4,000, so I had to work on a couple cars to get some more income, and hopefully I'll have enough for this one. $11,000 should be enough, I think. Might be cutting it close, but I get new spark plugs. I was able to do some repairs on some of the equipment here for free, but there were some things I did have to buy. It wasn't too bad so far. So I have to buy some push rods. So I'm just going to do this side of the engine, the head and all this stuff, and then I'm going to skip the other side, which is pretty much the same thing as this side, so I'll just skip that part and then move on to something else. Pretty much get the idea, you know. I get some rocker arms. 8 of those. That's a lot of rocker arms. Kind of looking forward to doing the Mustang on the next restore. That'll be coming up after this one. Yeah, I get it why this they don't have actual brand name cars in this game, because you know they'd have to pay money, or at least get permission to use names, and most likely they'd have to pay something. I'm sure that's, and they don't want to do it without permission. They want to get sued. The reason why I brought that up is because I was reading about that. I think it was EA, Electronic Arts, got sued like $60 million, something like that, because they used, I'm trying to remember exactly, I don't want to misquote it, something about they used sports names, athletes' names, and stuff related to that kind of thing, and I guess they got in trouble for doing that. So $60 million is probably not a lot of money to the EA, but 60 million is 60 million, you know. So I get it, you know, why this game, they don't use any brand names. They just made up names, you know, for their cars and stuff. Although some of them look quite like brand names or brand name cars. Anyway. I like the shiny metal valve covers. That makes it look really nice. You know, the chrome look. Okay, so what's next here? Get a battery. Alternator. Power steering pump. Looking good. I think this is the part that is time consuming, is actually typing in what you need, a new part that you need to order. It's quite time consuming. I'm sure there's a better method, quicker method, but this is all I got to work with, so. But, you know, after you do this, like, you know, dozens of times over and over, it does get to be a little monotonous, you know. It's too bad they didn't have just like, oh, I don't know. Well, of course, you'd have to have a parts list like that, but at least if you could actually just go in there and check all the parts you need, just select them all at once, you know. If you're going to do 100% full restore, of course, it would have to tell you if you already have one in your inventory, but I'm sure there's ways you can do that. But I'm just saying that this is, after a while, this gets monotonous. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that I think it could be a lot smoother and quicker to add the new parts, order the new parts. I mean, I don't play this game a lot. I probably played like maybe, oh, I don't know. Well, of course, when I first got it, I was playing a lot, but I would say probably once a week, maybe twice a week, possibly, if that. Okay, so I need a oil pan. Expensive part. Cross member. Okay, let's do the gears here. Or transmission, whatever you want to call it. I got two of those. That's kind of weird. Oh, I probably... trying to think how that happened. Well, probably from a previous car that I worked on. I was able to repair 100%. I need two of those. So what I'll do is I'll work on the left front wheel, the suspension, the brakes system, and then I'll just skip the right side because it's pretty much the same thing. Like I said, trying to shorten up the video. So the first part, disassembly, that was about, how long was that? Probably like 20 minutes maybe? No, I don't know. I can't remember now. Maybe it was less than that. More like, it was like 15 minutes. But it definitely takes longer to do the actual restore. Pretty much figured that out. So far it's looking good. Oh, there's a wheel. Oh, I do get the white walls. Nice. That looks pretty sharp. Looking good. All brand spanking new. I like the rims. So I do the exhaust. Middle muffler. That looks good. New fuel tank. Fuel pump. Okay. So I'll just do this one side of the rear wheel. Brake shoes. Well, looks like I have to buy one wheel. The other 3 wheels, I think I repaired the rims. So, 3 out of 4, that's not bad. Alright, looking good. Okay, so we've got to repair some body parts here. Start with the hood. So I got everything, all the parts 100% restored. So all I got left is body parts and a paint job, and we're done. Well, that's looking good. I love it. Yeah, that's like the worst color. This looks like it's rust color. You don't want rust. Oh boy. I wonder if that's just a primer. Not too sure about that. Doesn't look like primer, it's shiny. I like those fins, those are really cool. It'd be kind of cool if you can change the color of the interior. I know there's only one standard color for each car, I believe. It seems like a lot of them are kind of grayish. But it would be kind of cool if you could change the color of that, you know. Boy, I'm really cutting it close with my balance. 3,400. It's getting pretty low, but I think I can make it. So there we go, 62,000. 100%. I think I paid... I don't think I even paid... It wasn't even 10,000 when I got this at the auction. Okay, let's go do the paint job. Well, I think I'm going to go with a kind of a bluish green. Instead of going with some kind of wild color, you know. Sort of like, well, let's see, the hue is about right. Yeah, I kind of like that. A little bit more blue. Like, yeah, that looks pretty good there. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, nice. I love that color. That looks sweet. Look at that. Beautiful. Me likey. Boy, I'd love to have a car like that in real life. A friend of mine had one. Boy, those things were tanks, boy. Okay, let's go take a nice quick test drive. Yeah. Let's do a 360. Yeehaw! Alright. So there we are, all finished. And the next car, there it is, Mustang, aka Mustang. So we'll see you next time. Looking forward to doing a restore on that one.